Have you ever tried to listen to music when the strings were out of tune? I'm Robert Stutz, and here's something to think about. Whether it's a guitar or piano, if the strings are all out of tune, the music just doesn't hit right. And that applies to our life when our strings are out of tune. And that is the metaphor that Eric Church used recently at his graduation speech at the University of North Carolina. Now, if you're a Hokie or a Blue Devil or a Wahoo or a whatever, put aside your feelings for just a minute, because I think we can all learn something from the highlights of this graduation speech. And it's the most widely noted graduation speech of all the ones that have made the rounds this season. And Eric Church stood up there and had his guitar in hand, and I'm sure people wondered, what on earth is a graduation speaker doing with a guitar in hand? Well, he used the 6 strings of the guitar to compare to the strings of our life. And I'll try to post the link where you can go and listen to the entire thing. But in summary, there were 6 strings, which were the low string was the E, which is faith. And Church said this is the heaviest and thickest string on your guitar and the foundation of your life. The next string, the A, was family, the string that ensures that you're never alone. And family is that which sort of keeps you in line when the world offers you way too much chaos. The next string up was D, which is partnership. Find a spouse or a partner who amplifies your life. And one of the things he highlighted was don't just find somebody who shares your interest, find someone who shares your values. The next string was the G string, which described ambition and resilience, which is a balance between going after your goals, but also handling it when you have setbacks. The next string, the next to last, was the B string, which represented community and roots. Not worrying about what other people think of you on social media, but learn to live as your genuine self and not just perform for the world. And then the high string of E was authenticity, and he compared it to a singer who sings cover songs, which were made famous by somebody else and everybody enjoys, but even better, finding the unique song that really expresses who you are, much more important in life. And he closed his address by reminding us that strings, like on a guitar, so in life, are going to go out of tune from time to time. The importance is not to freak out about that. The importance then is to retune, get things back in gear. We're all going to have drift. And Eric Church said the thing you don't want to do is just turn up the volume. If there's anything worse than a guitar out of tune, it's a very loud guitar out of tune. I hope you'll take time to watch that and realize that this is not just a good message for college graduates. You can be much younger than this and learn from this message. You can be much older than this, like I am, and learn from this message. I hope this will give you something to think about, and maybe you could take time to watch the entire commencement speech. It's less than 20 minutes from Eric Church.